Good evening and welcome to all of my beautiful creatures of the world. Today I'm doing a video that's a little different from what I usually do. I'm going to do an election night 2020 prediction video. I hope you enjoy it. I decided to try out something different and let's get started. Tonight we have the incumbent president Donald Trump running against United States Senator from Minnesota Amy Klobuchar. Here's a little bit of statistics before the election night. Donald Trump's approval rating in the country is at 39%, while his disapproval rating is at 48%. The polls are showing that Amy Klobuchar is leading up 3.1 points in the entire country. And to key down to a few key states, in Florida, Trump is leading with 1.1 points. Ohio, Trump is up 2.4 points. Pennsylvania, Klobuchar is up less than 1 point. Trump is up 1 point in Michigan, up a half a point in Wisconsin, and Klobuchar is up nearly 2 points in Nevada. For some media predictions, this is the electoral map that CNN is predicting with a Klobuchar victory. Another prediction for a Klobuchar victory by MSNBC. And Fox News is predicting a Donald Trump victory. Let's start with our 7 p.m. poll closings. The states on the screen's polls have closed. Georgia, 16 electoral votes. It is too close to call. Trump with a considerable 19% lead. Donald Trump will take Indiana, Mike Pence's home state, and carry their 11 electoral votes. Donald Trump will also take Kentucky's 8 electoral votes. 9 electoral votes from South Carolina will go to President Trump. And in Vermont, Amy Klobuchar will be the winner of their 3 electoral votes. Virginia, 13 electoral votes up for grabs. It is too close to call. Klobuchar with a 1% lead. And this is the electoral map as it stands now. Donald Trump has 28 electoral votes to Amy Klobuchar's 3. It is 7:30 p.m. and the states on your screens polls have closed. North Carolina, 15 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump. In Ohio, 18 electoral votes are being called for Donald Trump. Remember, no Republican has ever won the White House without Ohio. And in West Virginia, 5 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. We have a state call right now. In Georgia, 16 electoral votes are projected to go to President Trump. And this is the electoral map as it is now. 82 electoral votes for the president to 3 electoral votes for Amy Klobuchar. It is 8 p.m. and the states on your screens polls have closed. In Alabama, Trump is projected to carry their 9 electoral votes. In Connecticut, 7 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. In Delaware, 3 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. Florida, 29 electoral votes. It is too close to call. In Illinois, Amy Klobuchar will carry their 20 electoral votes. In Maine, 4 out of 5 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. 1 will go to Donald Trump. In Maryland, 10 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. In Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. Mississippi, 6 of their 6 electoral votes will go to the president. In Missouri, 10 electoral votes are projected to go for Donald Trump. New Hampshire, a much earlier call than in 2016, their 4 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. New Jersey's 14 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. And Klobuchar will carry Rhode Island's 4 electoral votes. She will also take the 3 electoral votes from the District of Columbia. And Donald Trump will take Oklahoma's 7 electoral votes. He will also carry the 11 electoral votes from Tennessee. And Pennsylvania, it is too close to call with Donald Trump carrying a 1% lead. This is the electoral map as it is. Amy Klobuchar has made up a little bit of ground, but is still well behind the president. Amy Klobuchar has 82 electoral votes to the president's 126. It is 8:30 p.m. and Arkansas's polls have closed, and their 6 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump. No surprise there. It is 9 p.m. and the states on the screens polls have closed. Arizona, 11 electoral votes, a very early call, is projected to go to Donald Trump. Kansas, their 6 electoral votes is projected to go to Donald Trump. Louisiana's 8 electoral votes will go for President Trump. Colorado, 9 electoral votes will go for Amy Klobuchar. Michigan, 16 electoral votes. It is too close to call. Nebraska, 4 out of 5 of their electoral votes will go to President Trump, and in their 2nd congressional district, 1 electoral vote will go for Amy Klobuchar. Minnesota, Amy Klobuchar's home state. She will win that state and its 10 electoral votes. Interestingly, Clinton won the state in 2016 at a 1.5% margin, while Klobuchar is winning the state right now at a 31% margin, getting nearly double the votes that Donald Trump did. But no surprise there, Amy Klobuchar has a very high approval rating, and Minnesota is a very traditionally Democrat state. New Mexico, 4 electoral votes will go for Amy Klobuchar. And New York, their 29 electoral votes will go for Amy Klobuchar. North Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go for Amy Klobuchar at a much smaller margin than he won in 2016. South Dakota will also give their 3 electoral votes to Donald Trump. Texas, 38 electoral votes are going to the president. Wyoming, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In Wisconsin, it is too close to call. And this is the current electoral map. 208 electoral votes to Donald Trump. He has surpassed the 200 mark to 136 votes for Amy Klobuchar. It is 10 p.m. and the following states' polls have closed. In Iowa, it is too close to call with Trump holding a 1% lead. There are 6 electoral votes up for grabs here. Nevada, 6 electoral votes. It is also too close to call with Trump and Klobuchar at a seemingly tie. In Utah, their 6 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the projected winner of Montana's 3 electoral votes. Not much change here. Donald Trump is now up to 217 electoral votes, and Amy Klobuchar is still at 136. It is 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and the following states' polls have closed. California, the biggest prize in the union, 55 electoral votes are projected to go to Amy Klobuchar. Klobuchar will also carry 7 electoral votes from Oregon and 12 electoral votes from the state of Washington. Hawaii's 4 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar, and Idaho's 4 electoral votes will go to President Trump. This is the updated electoral map. Amy Klobuchar making up some ground now that the West Coast polls have closed. She is at 214 electoral votes to 221 votes for Donald Trump. 100 votes are still up for grabs. We have a state call to do right now. Nevada, 6 electoral votes are projected to go to Amy Klobuchar, winning at a margin of 1%. Iowa, a flip from 2016. Amy Klobuchar will carry their 6 electoral votes. It is 1 a.m. and Alaska's polls have closed. In Alaska, 3 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump, no surprise there. And this is the updated electoral map. For the first time all evening, Klobuchar is in the lead at 226 electoral votes to 224 for President Trump. We have some state calls to make right now. Flip from 2016, Wisconsin's 10 electoral votes will go to Amy Klobuchar. Florida's 29 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump has taken the lead again. He is now at 253 electoral votes to Amy Klobuchar's 236. Klobuchar has surpassed the amount of electoral votes that Hillary Clinton won in 2016. Few more state calls to make. In Virginia, 13 electoral votes are projected to go to Amy Klobuchar at a margin of 8%. And in Michigan, another flip from 2016, their 16 electoral votes are projected to go to Amy Klobuchar. Very close this year. And the new electoral map, 265 votes for Amy Klobuchar to 253 for Donald Trump. Whoever wins the state of Pennsylvania will be either elected president or re-elected president. And we have a state call to make. Pennsylvania, it is still too close to call. Both Trump and Klobuchar have 50% of the vote. The vote is so close that an accurate call cannot be made, so an automatic recall has been triggered. It has been 2 weeks, and there have been over 3 recounts in the state of Pennsylvania that this state's votes have been so close, and we can now finally make a call for the state. Donald Trump is projected to win Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes. In the closest call in U.S. history, Donald Trump won this state by only 8 votes. That is correct. Donald Trump is taking Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes by just 8 votes in the state. The final electoral map is now on the screen. Donald Trump has won re-election with 273 electoral votes to Amy Klobuchar's 265. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. It is December of 2020, and the electors have gathered to make their votes, and we have some breaking news. 6 faithless Republican electors bring President Trump's electoral vote count down to 268. 5 of the 6 faithless electors casted their vote for Amy Klobuchar, bringing her to exactly 270 electoral votes, which means that Amy Klobuchar has been elected the 46th President of the United States and the first female President of the United States. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very different from anything that I've ever done before and the type of videos I usually like to make. If you liked it, let me know by leaving a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I can definitely make more political videos if that's the kind of thing that you guys would like to see. Just sort of let me know. And again, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Deuces.